and welcome to episode 17 of Minecraft Windows 10 Edition, How to Survive and Thrive. Today I'd like to take a look at that room where our portal is at, and let's try to pretty it up, make it look like something that was kind of buried. In order to do that though, there's a couple of things I want to build or craft, so let's run over here to our crafting table real quick, and let's start with the things that I have in my inventory. So one of the things we're going to need for the build is I need an iron door, and to do that it requires 6 iron ingots in this fashion, just like you would for a wooden door with 6 wooden planks. Well, in this case we're just going to do 6 iron ingots laid out just like this, and that will give us 3 iron doors. Okay, next thing I want is I want an item frame, and item frames are used to, you hang them on the wall or on something like a chest, and then you can put an item in that frame to display something. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with that here in a moment. So it's made like this, where you have 8 sticks surrounding a piece of leather. So let me go ahead and grab my sticks here. And then we're going to go ahead and put them up here on our crafting table like this. And we're going to put our piece of leather in the middle, and that's going to give us an item frame. The last thing I want to make is a clock. Now, a clock only shows you whether it's daytime or nighttime. And you might be saying, well, you can see outside whether the sun's up or not. And that's true, except when it's raining. You can't always tell when the sun has gone down because it's always gloomy. Another thing, too, is if you are underground, if you're digging in your mine, you might not see whether it's nighttime or not, whether you want to stay down in the tunnels for a little while, wait for the sun to come up before you come out or not. But that's made with 4 pieces of gold, 4 gold ingots, and 1 piece of redstone in this fashion. So let's go ahead and lay that out real quick. Alright, and then we're going to take our redstone, put it in the middle, and that gives us a clock. Now, the clock is pretty easy to see. You know, if we look at it here, you just kind of look at the middle and you see that it's daytime, and this will spin around and it'll show you where the position of the sun is at, and then it'll turn black and then it'll be the nighttime. And that's just to show you the difference between day and night. So let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to put this down here as well as my clock. Get this out of the way. And then I'm going to find a spot on the wall. Over here, this is fine. Maybe right here. Go ahead and put our item frame there, select our clock and put it in there, and now we can see anytime what the day is. Alright, so a couple of things that I wanted to do. I kind of dug out the area here, kind of make it a nice square area. So we're going to build something in here that's going to look like this was a room where this portal was at that was buried under the ground over many years ago, centuries ago. You know, the natural shifting of the land caused it to become buried, and then through rain and whatnot, the mountain has become eroded, and it's showing the room that we have in here. And of course it's going to rain. So in here, as the things that I've got, I did some stone bricks, cracked stone bricks. You just take stone bricks and you put them in a furnace and they become cracked stone bricks. So stone brick slabs are just, you know, like any other slab. And chiseled stone bricks are made by taking 2 stone brick slabs like this and this, putting them in your crafting table, and that will make a chiseled stone brick slab. I've got some nether brick slabs that I want to use for some flooring, and there's just some extra stones that we've got here. One other thing I want is some ladders, and ladders are made with sticks in this formation, just like that, like an H. So let me go ahead and grab those sticks. And we need to run back up to our crafting table. So, see, you can't see the sun, so it's kind of hard to tell when it's nighttime. And that's where that clock is going to come in handy. Oh, another thing I want to do is over here, I got some stone. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of this. This is just regular old smooth stone. You see here that I've planted the cactus that we got from the desert in the last one. Cactus cannot be planted directly next to each other, so you got to kind of put it at an angle like this if you want to grow a row of cactus. And I've been popping it out, and I'm collecting some of it, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it later. But first of all, let's come over here. Let's craft up some ladders real quick, just like this. Okay, and one stick in each of these 7 spots will give you 3 ladders. So we're going to have 15 ladders, which is more than enough. Another thing I want is I need a couple of stone buttons. And I believe it is smooth stone. Yes, 1 smooth stone will make a single button. I'm going to need 2 of them. I'm going to go ahead and take those as well. Because when you use iron doors, you can't just open them like a regular door. It requires a redstone signal to do that. And we get a redstone signal from using a button. All right, let's look at our clock. You can see now our clock, it's nighttime. So let's just come in here and sleep through the night. All right, and whenever it rains and you sleep, the rain goes away. Oh, one other thing I want to do, let me see, do I have it in here? My shears, yes. Okay. I want to use the shears. I'm going to collect some vines. Another thing, let me see, I've got is it in here? No, I left it behind. I need a crafting table to keep out there. Let me go grab some wood real quick. I don't have any in there. Do we have some in here? Not enough. Oh, I've got this. I can just do this. Take 1 log. Just go ahead and turn those into planks. Go ahead and make a crafting table. There we go. Alright, so got my shears, and you see we got vines all over the place here because we are in a swamp. Also, jungles have lots of vines too. So you just did that work? Yes. Okay. So you just click on the vines, and it will shear them. It also works on tall grass like that if you want it. Also, if you want to grab leaves, so let's say you want to take some of these leaves from this tree like that, so you got leaf blocks, and you can use those for decoration, like making bushes and things like that. And don't worry, these vines, even if I clip them, as long as there's one piece there, they will grow back fairly quickly. So that should be enough for what we want to do here. So let's come up here, and let me see how I want to do this. I was thinking to put the door over here, and let's go ahead and knock out like this. and this too. Okay, and then we'll put the ladder maybe here. So we just kind of put it like this all the way down. Then all you have to do is walk up to it, move up and down, and you can come down that ladder just like that. All right, so I'm going to put the wall here. Let me come over here. Let's go ahead and put these ladders away. I want to take this out. Go ahead and put this away. Put this down here. Let's go ahead and just grab stone bricks. We'll start with regular stone bricks and we'll go from there. And I'm thinking the wall might come to about here. Maybe we'll put the door over in here. Climb up this. You get an idea what we want here. We want the wall to come up at least here so that it's over the top of our portal. Just like that. And then if we want to, we can knock this wall back, make it a little more proportional inside here. So we've got one gap here, so we can do the same with this wall and this wall. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to knock out the wall here and make it all so that it's all stone brick, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so we've got our walls and our ceiling done. At least our first pass on it. It's kind of clean. We just use the regular stone bricks. I do want to kind of mess it up a little bit here, but before we do that, let's go ahead and put our door in place. So we've got our iron door here. Let me go ahead and swap that out in place of this dirt. And I'm also going to put these buttons here in place of this. Alright, let me close my crafting, and then we're going to come over here and select the door, and we're just going to put it down there. Now as you see, if we right click on it, the door won't open. In order to open the door, we're going to have to put a button on the wall here. You click on it and the door will open briefly. A wooden button actually lasts a little bit longer than the stone button as far as time. The stone button kind of makes it look a little more hidden though. And don't worry, monsters cannot push buttons, so they're not going to be able to hit that button outside to get in here. Alright, so the floor. Let's go ahead and do the floor first. And what I was thinking about doing was using some nether brick slabs to do this. So I took some netherrack and I smelted it down, made some nether brick slabs, and I'm thinking about doing it like this. We're going to go ahead and dig up these blocks here, and we'll do the entire floor this way. And we'll do something with these corners of the actual portal itself. We'll probably use those chiseled blocks. And we do have this area down here. We can fill that in with this cobblestone since we're going to have it. Just down here real quick. Don't need to since we're putting the slabs down, but it's up to you. So I'm just going to put the slabs down here, and this will also, because this is a bottom slab, mobs will not be able to spawn on top of it. Let me go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to have to fix this bottom part of the wall here. I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 of those. Let me go ahead and do more than that. 6. Alright. Here's our crafting bench. Go ahead and do this. Go ahead and make some chiseled stone blocks. One there. One there. One there. See how that looks. That's not too bad. Alright, let me go ahead and finish putting the floor down. I'll be right back with you. Alright. I got the floors finished. I put in that last set of blocks around the bottom. The walls are done. It's looking pretty good. It's time to start messing things up. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to take some of these vines that we have here. I'm going to put them in here. And then I'm going to put some stone bricks in here as well. And that's going to create mossy stone bricks. Now you can do the same thing with cobblestone as well, if you want mossy cobblestone. So let's go ahead and grab some of these. I'm going to go ahead and just do all 15 of them. Put that back in here. Let's see what else we're going to do. Let's do our thing that we do with andesite. We've got, yeah, let's just go ahead and grab all this. Oh, I've got more than that. Let's go ahead and just do this. That should be enough. Don't need to go crazy on it. Take our andesite, make polished andesite out of it. Definitely don't want to use the gravel for anything. I don't like gravel. Go ahead and put some of this stone away. Maybe we'll use some of it. Go ahead and get some regular andesite as well. The dirt away. And we want the cracked stone bricks as well. Alright. So now what we want to do is just kind of strategically find spots where we can, like we did with the house, knock out a block here and there and replace it with something that's a little less than perfect. So, like, let's just come along here, maybe knock out a block here, here, up here, maybe this one as well. Some of these at the bottom too. And then we'll just come along here and we're just going to take, let's try some of the, maybe some of the cracked stone brick up here, maybe one there, there. Take some of this mossy stone. We don't have a lot of it, so I don't want to use it all up, all on one wall. But so now you kind of get the idea of what we got going here. Maybe we'll come in here, knock out a block here and there, and then we'll put in some of the andesite, and smooth, and also the regular, and just kind of make it look like the walls are kind of deteriorating a bit. Do the same with the ceiling. And let me do that, and then I'll be right back with you as soon as that's done. Alright, as you can see, we kind of dirtied up the walls and the ceiling a bit, made it look a little more like it's been around for a while. Alright, now let's take a quick look outside. I think I got some dirt in here. Alright, let me go ahead and grab that. Make sure I've got some smooth stone on me just in case we need it. Yeah. Go ahead and put away some of these man-made bricks. And the cobblestone. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a quick look outside. Alright. Climb up here. Make sure we don't have any monsters around. Now we could come in here if we wanted to, let's say, and fill this in with some of this dirt. You know, kind of make it look a little more natural, I guess you could say, as to where the earth started eroding around this thing and re-exposing it once again to the likes of man. I think that's not too bad. Again, I'm not a great designer, but the idea behind this was, you know, we have something that had existed before man had been here. Whatever civilization had come before us in this world had found or made this portal, and then it just got swept away with time and hidden from the rest of the world until it was slowly re-shown to us. Well, anyways, I think that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, I've got something special planned. I've found something you're going to really enjoy in one of my gathering expeditions between episodes. So, until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.